Some cities reveal their history in famous landmarks, but Nashville's Jefferson Street keeps it in vanished hotels, surviving clubs, and the concrete shadow of an interstate. This is Historic Cities of America, and today we are exploring Nashville, Tennessee, where music, enterprise, and memory still echo along one unforgettable corridor. Before Broadway became the heart of Music City, Nashville's most exciting street was somewhere else. Jefferson Street carried the glow of hotel signs, dinner clubs, pharmacies, theaters, shops, and stages where a visitor could hear tomorrow's stars before the rest of the country knew their names. Brown's Hotel offered a trusted address for travelers and performers. Club Baron turned a neighborhood building into a landmark of rhythm and invention. Then an interstate crossed the corridor, removing blocks of the city that had taken generations to build. Nashville's forgotten road to freedom is a story of music, enterprise, destruction, and memory, all concentrated along one remarkable street. Nashville began beside the Cumberland River in 1779 as Fort Nashboro, then became an incorporated city in 1806, and Tennessee's permanent capital in 1843. The river, railroad lines, and a growing street network made it a center of trade, printing, education, and government. North of downtown Jefferson Street began as an early wagon road connecting the area near today's Tennessee State University with Germantown. It eventually became a 23-block city street. A steam streetcar reached a corridor around 1890, and electric service followed around 1905. Those connections drew homes, institutions, and businesses into a district with its own powerful identity. 3 campuses helped give the corridor an unusual concentration of talent. Fisk University moved to its present grounds in 1873. Meharry Medical College established its North Nashville campus nearby in the 1930s. Tennessee Agricultural and Industrial State Normal School, now Tennessee State University, had opened farther west in 1912. Students, faculty members, medical professionals, neighborhood families, and visitors all needed places to shop, eat, meet, and stay. Jefferson Street answered with a dense commercial world. By the middle decades of the 20th century, the streets supported theaters, tailors, drugstores, beauty shops, banks, restaurants, hotels, and nightclubs. Its annual homecoming parades could fill the blocks with banners and school spirit, while music spilled from doorways after dark. Among the best-known hospitality businesses were the Ritz Hotel, the Del Mar Hotel, the Peacock Inn, and Brown's Dinner Club and Hotel. Brown's became the strongest symbol of the network because it joined lodging, dining, and pharmacy service in one place. Pharmacist Jackson Hicks Brown opened his first drugstore on Jefferson Street in 1937. In 1948, he expanded at 1610 Jefferson Street, and in 1950 completed a $35,000 renovation of the property at 1610 to 1612 Jefferson. The result was a 2-story hotel, dinner club, and pharmacy built for comfort and reliability. The original building no longer stands, but surviving photographs show a confident brick business with a broad storefront and upper-floor guest rooms. Brown's guest list reads like a history of American music. Louis Armstrong, Duke Ellington, Ella Fitzgerald, Nat King Cole, Little Richard, Ray Charles, B.B. King, Sarah Vaughan, Ruth Brown, and Jimi Hendrix were among the guests, performers, or patrons associated with the hotel. Its importance was larger than celebrity. A touring musician could arrive with instruments, find a room, eat a meal, meet other performers, and step directly into the Jefferson Street music world. For travelers, the address meant hospitality they could count on. For the neighborhood, it showed how one entrepreneur could connect practical service with nightlife and opportunity. The sound continued west along the corridor. Clubs such as the Del Morocco, New Era, Maceo's, and Club Baron formed a music district long before Broadway acquired its present fame. Club Baron opened at 2614 Jefferson Street in 1955 after Brown invested $75,000 in a recreational and entertainment center. A skating floor became a dance floor at night. Upstairs were a stage, bar, kitchen, and gathering rooms. Fats Domino, Etta James, Ray Charles, Muddy Waters, Marvin Gaye, Otis Redding, Little Richard, and other major artists appeared there. In 1963, local guitarist Johnny Jones and the rising Jimi Hendrix staged a remembered guitar duel. Hendrix had made Nashville his base after leaving the Army and sharpened his style in the corridor's demanding club scene. The same decade brought a devastating physical change. Interstate 40 and Interstate 65 were built through North Nashville, with an interchange near Club Barron and overpasses across Jefferson Street. Construction displaced nearly 1,400 residents along 16 blocks. It removed 128 businesses, 626 dwellings, 27 apartment houses, and 6 churches. About 50 streets became dead ends. The new lanes moved traffic quickly across the city, but they broke the local connections that had supported the corridor. Familiar buildings disappeared, foot traffic fell, and a continuous neighborhood became separated pieces. Brown's Hotel was among the businesses that did not survive into the present Club Barron did. The plain masonry building changed uses, but its walls kept the memory of the old music district. The Elks Lodge became its steward, and Nashville designated the property a local historic landmark in 2016. A city historical marker identifies its musical importance, while a mural recalls the Jones and Hendrix guitar contest. After a tornado damaged the roof in 2020, repairs preserved the building for continued use. It is the only surviving Jefferson Street building known to have housed a live music nightclub during the corridor's 1950s and 1960s peak. That survival makes it more than an old club. It is physical evidence of the world that once surrounded it. Jefferson Street today still links Fisk, Meharry, Tennessee State, churches, businesses, museums, murals, and the annual homecoming tradition. Beneath the Interstate, Gateway to Heritage Plaza turns a dividing structure into a place of public memory. The Jefferson Street Sound Museum preserves recordings, photographs, and stories from the music era. Yet the strongest history lesson comes from comparing what remains with what was removed. Brown's Hotel survives through photographs and testimony club. Barron survives in brick and concrete. The Interstate survives as the force that placed them on opposite sides of a profound break. Nashville's musical identity was never made on one street alone, but Jefferson Street supplied an essential early chapter. It gave travelers a dependable welcome, performers a place to learn, entrepreneurs room to build, and audiences a sound that reached far beyond the neighborhood. The corridor's story asks us to hear Music City differently. Before the neon of Broadway, there was Jefferson Street, and its beat has never completely disappeared. Thank you for watching, with a special thank you to current subscribers. Please like and subscribe to Roads Through History. If you would like to hear your city featured, tell us in the comments.